Welcome back to Monsters Expedition. I believe in the last video I was very sick, and I sort of pushed through, and it was fun. I remember it being very fun. I've taken a few days. I think I'm feeling better at this point. I still have a cough, so hopefully I don't cough right into the mic. But other than that, I'm feeling a lot better, and hopefully my energy will help me make inroads here in this game and make some serious progress and some I don't what's the point of looking at the map? There's a lot to explore. Let's just get at it, you know. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. The way I see it, there's two ways to go here. Oof. But which way are we trying to go? I'm assuming we're going towards the rubber ducky. And if we go towards the rubber ducky... Then... How do we do it? Like that, I guess. Inflatable chick. This charming creature must be the juvenile form of an inflatable flamingo. After hatching from the inflatable egg, it takes to the water, bobbing about until it reaches maturity. If squeezed, it lets out a squeaky cry, presumably alerting parent birds to the danger. Indeed it does. Indeed it does. Wow. This one looks a tad complicated. I assume we start like this. But where we go from here, I don't know. Maybe we don't start like that. Now what? Yeah, I mean, I saw this solution. I was like, does that work? And it did. I don't know. Definitely not what you expect first looking at the island. But I think that's precisely why they do it. Oi, what is this? What is this? Yeah, I think, well, I mean, this is like the first thing that came into my mind is something like this. I have to reset the island, I think. Wait. Wow. I think this does it, actually, yeah. I was about to go, wait, this doesn't work at all, but it does. It does work at all. House of Cards. Less a house and more of a gazebo. This type of human architecture required considerable dexterity to assemble. Humans would have found life a lot easier if they had thought of gluing the cards together. You know, you're not wrong. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay, now that's one of the most clever things they've done yet. I wanted to progress towards this windmill before, but I couldn't, remember? Because when pushing the log up, it would push me down. Um, so here it goes. There might have been another way to return here such that I could have progressed, but... Anyway. Air mixer. Human air was composed of different gases like nitrogen, oxygen, argon, and carbon dioxide. Obviously, humans didn't want too much of any gas in the same place, so they invented big air mixers to disperse them evenly. Beautiful. So this section up to the top left here is now going to be accessible. That is good. There's still this like center section there. There's a lot. There's a lot missing. Okay, so we can go up, no problem. No, not that. We actually have to start with the other tree. We didn't have to do anything fancy there. That gets us here, okay. Hello. A stuffed toy bear? Boar. Oh, I'm just misreading it. Monster experts suggest that part of the human condition was the urge to turn any object into a stuffed toy. This plush wild pig is a mild manifestation of the affliction. We've also unearthed plush toilets, plush instruction manuals, and plush fish fingers. Indeed we have. Wait, what can we do here? Like that, maybe? Well... like so? Okay. So the tree on top can't do too much here, can it? Or at least, I don't think so. So what's the purpose of the tree on top? You can only push it to the left or right. And after pushing it to the left or right, you are screwed. So what I believe it is just a way to stop it from rolling like that. That's all you can do with it, right? This puzzle basically solved itself. Oh boy. Excuse me, there's the cough. Plums from Human Icebox. We have exhibited the plums that were in some kind of human icebox, which were labeled Philippa's Breakfast. Apologies to Philippa, but they look delicious and filled a gap in our collection. Aha. So they did. Voila. Oh my goodness, there's so many ways to go. Okay, what's going on here? Tricky one. The way the island is configured, it's somewhat difficult to understand. Exactly what we can do here. Yeah, I mean, I suppose. I don't know what to do with the bottom tree. And that's perhaps because I don't know what I'm doing with the top tree. I'm thinking the top tree, we break to the top and we rolled over here. Then the bottom tree, right? What do we do with the bottom tree? See, the thing is, I don't think that's actually what you do with the top tree. I think that's a scam. Yes, I think that's a scam. Ah, I see. Well, I think I see. There we go. I saw the idea, I just didn't quite see how to execute it immediately. Oh, all right. What's going on here? No, it's gotta be. It's gotta be this, right? Wait, what? Bro. Okay, we have a problem where one is just rotated too far, man. We don't know how to solve it easily. Hmm. What to do here? What to do here? This is so tricky for some reason. I sort of understand what I did, but I also sort of don't. It was very specific. You had to roll it against the other log when it was here, because we needed to roll one but not two spaces, I think, to get the right rotation. Felt like a trial and error solution to me, and I don't love that, but it's okay. Why, hello there. Other island I've been to? What am I doing here? And why am I doing it? Holy, it's the bath in a can. True bath for warm puddles in which humans marinated, simmering gently up for an hour or until they smelt fresh. Bath in a can offered a shortcut whereby the humans spritzed themselves literally with a perfume, using the foul fresh spell to conceal older ones. Okay, this one looks a little tricky. I'll come back. This is the one I was at. Okay, let's try to do this one. Yeah, I wonder if there's a way over here. Almost certainly there is. Man, I want to experiment real quick. Well, that's not what I expected to happen. All right, maybe it's not. Maybe it's not possible. It's fine. It's actually fine. Okay, what are we doing here? Oh, you know what? With that island on the other side, I'm not really sure which direction it's trying to get me to go, so I think this is better done later. Um, 2 single cans. Huh. It's just that easy. Okay, now again we got a couple like ways you could go, right? Um This is a bit tricky. See, the thing is... Ah. Never mind, we're all good. Business snorkel. Human transit during pre-work and post-work periods sometimes got so crowded that smaller business folk struggled for oxygen amidst ties and armpits. A business snorkel allowed users to suck in air from above the crowd and thus survived the commute. I must not have lived in that time. Oof. We picked up a bunch of islands in this area. And now we're here. So again, we're trying to build a raft. I think that's pretty clear. The question is, how can we get 2 wood thingies to that point? I don't know. Maybe we do this. Kind of cute. Cute idea. Oh. The overdue library book. At first, experts tried to reunite this book with its human library. Then we calculated the late fee, and quite honestly, we do not have that much human money in the museum. We decided to keep the book and risk the wrath of the creature called a librarian. The Trojan Woodlouse scale model. The success of the Trojan horse as both a gift and an unexpected entry method led to a global trend of hollow wood creatures. This is the Trojan Woodlouse, originally made in Birmingham. It holds up to 6 small humans, making it ideal for child's surprise parties. Wowee. Ah, okay. Microscope. Humans use the microscope as a way of spying on bacteria and other tiny people. Unbeknownst to humans, bacteria were well aware of the massive eye staring down at them. It would play tricks on scientists, altering their behavior for the duration of the surveillance. This is a funny puzzle. I'm a bit I'm a bit confused, but it's okay. Like I'm trying to figure out how all that worked, but it did. It worked. Yeah, we're having coffee again. We love coffee. Oh my goodness, dude. We're a bunch of coffee loving creatures, I'll tell you that. Oh, good time for a coffee break. All right. Ooh. That may not be what we need to do, actually. Well, I mean, honestly, I really don't know. What is the purpose of this tree? Oh, nothing can be done with it if you do that. Ah, I see. Schrodinger's box. This storage device comes from an Oxford attic of the physicist Erwin Schrödinger. Uh, the box is proven impossible to open, but may or may not contain a cat. The previous caretaker has poked air holes in the top to be on the safe side. For sure. It's very understandable. Yeah. Okay. Now. Wow. Um. I assume we have to do that. No, we probably don't. Well, okay, I'll admit I'm a bit puzzled by how an end solution can exist here. We need 3 logs to do something, and what we need to be able to do is shove off in a direction. It would appear the bottom right tree is forced to be pushed to the right. If I'm not mistaken. So it would make sense, in a sense, that the raft would be built there. And we can build a raft there. I mean, look at this. Pretty easy, right? But here's the problem. How? Oh. Oh, I figured it out. I figured it out. It's so obvious. It's so darn obvious, you guys. Okay, that was pretty cool. Wow, is it just me, or is the right side of the map, like, really not built out at the moment? This game is so dang big, man. Blanket Pub. As coziness became an increasingly important element of human architecture, designers began to explore the potential of blanket forts. This is an example of a cozy but ultimately uninsurable blanket pub. Wait. Wait, what can we even do over here? Go down? Whoa, man. Boom. Boom, boom. Boom. You know what? I'm definitely thinking of this wrong. We definitely want to be pushing off this way. Dude, where am I? Bus timetable. It's hard for us to be certain given the centuries which have elapsed, but every single arrival time listed in this pamphlet appears to be an outright lie. The mystery of how any human managed to catch a bus. Oh. The mystery of how any human managed to catch a bus in England counties, yeah. For sure. let's try to figure out what we're doing with this. You know what? I have no clue. That doesn't do anything for us. Oh, oh! Right, of course. Of course, man. Um, that's not it. Wow, this is... There's so many ways to, like, think of this. If that makes sense. I think it's probably just that. Oh, except it still isn't, because I can't push it if I can't walk to where it was. Wow. Well, we want to block it then. Uh-oh. That isn't it either. Wow, this is tricky, man. This is tricky. Maybe I'm going about it the wrong way somehow. Not really sure how I would be. At the moment. It could come down to my solution is the wrong one, right? So the one that I'm looking at and considering is the wrong one. The one I'm considering, we push the tall tree to the left because we want to ultimately push it into the slot in front of me here. So what I'm trying to do is use the short tree to support that. Now that may not be what we do. It may not be what we do at all. So like say instead, okay, I don't know about that. That seems a bit extreme. And then that hoses that. No, I don't think that's right either. As much as I'd like it to be, I don't think it is. So I do think we do this. But there's probably more to the story than I'm thinking here. Hmm. I don't think there can be anything there with that. Very tricky. Whatever the solution to that one is, it's very tricky. Yeah, now this one is you can see this one is a prototype of that other one. This is what I was trying to do with that other one. So I guess they wouldn't have the same solution in two other places, but that one was a simple version of it. Maybe it's not right, though. Popping paper. This bubbly plastic was a popular stress-relieving toy. Humans would grab handfuls and squeeze, bursting the bubbles with glee. For extreme stress, the human could lay a big sheet of the stuff down on the ground and roll around for hours. Wow. Huh, something's still not quite right here. Oh, no, it's fine. It's right. Okay, so I see an island to the right and an island above. Hmm. I'm trying to gather which way we're trying to go. If we go to the one over here, it would be like... Well, maybe not quite like that. Oh, you know what? That's very clever. Ah, it didn't work. Of course it didn't work. Okay, I thought it would work. I didn't realize the first half would become a raft. That being said, that's very close to it, so... Shoot, man. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Well... No. Um... How in the darn world are you supposed to go up here? I don't really get that. Alright, I guess that's it. Okay, so we can't get to this island any other way. Hang on a tick. Yeah, we have to solve that impossible puzzle to get to that island. No, dude. Well, it's not impossible, obviously. It doesn't seem like there's anything I can do with that, which is really disturbing. Like, hello? Now you can't do anything with it. This is a weird puzzle because it feels like once you kind of... Oh, I think I see already. Well, I mean, I see one thing. One thing is that I can actually freaking go around to this side and do something else with it. Okay. So how do I do that then? Um, I just want to... find a way. Yeah, I have to remember something. If I do this, and then I do this, there's just an experiment. Let's see how far it lets me go. Yeah, that's what I figured. So that's a problem, isn't it? That's a bit of a problem. Because that doesn't really let me do anything. I can push it back and forth, but it doesn't really matter. So how do I get it into a place where I can do something with it to actually help things? Like, okay, what happens? What happens? No, you can't do that. Okay, see that's why they block you, right? Yeah, they've designed the puzzle so you can't do any funny cheese here. I like cheese though. These puzzles are very challenging. I'm going to go back to the other one that was stumping me here. Let's see if we can figure that out. I feel like they're both similar solutions, whatever they end up being. The idea is very similar either way. I know it is. I'm kind of curious what happens if I do this. Nothing? If I do... Oh, you can't push it. That's something I would have been able to do anyway. Huh. So if I do this, it can either go here or here. But either way, how does it help me, right? I mean, I think that's the question. And I'm not sure, so... Oh, you know, that is an avenue I haven't looked at. Namely this one, moving it like back and forth and back and forth. That can get us to here, but we still have the issue. Right. So I think what we need to do is do this, and then this, and then this, and then this, and then this. Okay, it's fine. And then this, and then this. Oh god, it's not fine. And then this, and then this. Get out of the way. And then this, and then this, and then this, and then this. Oh, this is a messy one. Okay, there we go. We got the one we were stuck on there. Jeez Louise, man. Okay. So this one's probably a different motif. That other one had you pushing back and forth. This one probably doesn't have you do that. Well, now that you mention it, though. Yeah, like, look at this. Now we just push that one out of the way. Then we do that. This one goes up here. And then to here. Okay. Jeez, man. Okay. Well, we solved both of the ones we were stuck on. That makes me feel really good. I don't know about y'all, but the way I feel about games like this is if it's smooth sailing with progression, it's cozy, it's fun, it's fantastic. If I get myself into a rut where I'm stuck on something and I cannot figure it out, it's fine. And sometimes it's the most fulfilling thing to come back to, think of it outside the game or come back to it in the game later and solve it. That's great. But it's nice to tie off loose ends and feel like you're making progress in a session. You know what I mean? Oh man, a little bit farther south, we got some octopus, and this is going to be awesome, whatever that is. It's so funny because like every single episode I'm like, you know, how much bigger can this world be? And it just doesn't stop. There is so much in this world. It's pretty great though. It's pretty freaking great. Today we got all of that and a little more, I think. All that and a little more. I think we also got over here. Lots of progress. Didn't get those up there. Huh. There's a lot of places I'll have to go back and like figure out why I missed things. I don't know. Wowee. Okay. But anyway, this is gonna do it for me here. I'm doing some like relatively shorter episodes compared to some other games with this one. And I think, you know, that's fair. I don't think in a game like this you want to overload yourself on any given day or any given session. It's exciting to explore, but you got to take it in small chunks, make some progress here and there, and eventually get through. If this ends up being a longer series, I can't foresee at this point. That's fine. You know, we can have like 10 videos of this. It's fine. We'll just see how it goes. But I definitely expected that this would be a shorter game, and I gotta say, this one's surprising me a bit. So, yeah, we'll keep at it in the next episode. We'll find more islands. We'll find more museum artifacts. It'll be great. Okay. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.